Auburn defensive back Noah Igbinoghene. Noah Igbinoghene sat there and he said this at the NFL Scouting Combine, that he believes that Auburn has become the best team in the state of Alabama, just based on the Tigers winning 2 of the last 3 Iron Bowls, Auburn winning in 2017 and in 2019. Of course, Alabama won in 2018. And then on top of that, he has the feeling that Auburn is going to be able to beat Alabama in terms of recruiting. Just everything you'll see, it's about to happen. These words coming from Noah Igbinoghene. But I'll say this, and congratulations to Auburn. They did win 2 of the last 3 Iron Bowls. But I'll say this. Auburn, the obsession that Auburn has in just beating Alabama, it's not winning national championships. It's not even winning conference titles. The one thing Auburn wants to do, as long as we beat Alabama, we can go 0-11, right? 0-11, just 0 for the barbecue. We can stank the bed up. We can go 0 for the barbecue. As long as that 12th game against Alabama, we the Auburn Tigers, we the Auburn family, as long as we win that game, we've had the greatest season of all time. As long as we win that game and we spoil what Alabama has to do, we've done our job. We have had an incredible season. I mean, Auburn is focused on state titles. Auburn is focused on just beating Alabama. The mindset of Auburn, it's not national championships. The mindset of Auburn is not SEC titles. The mindset of Alabama is Southeastern Conference championships, getting to the college football playoff, and winning national championships. However, this year's Iron Bowl, due to the fact that it will be played in Bryant-Denny, this year's Iron Bowl is going to be very pivotal for both teams. This year's Iron Bowl, very pivotal for Alabama, because of the fact that the rich talent in terms of recruiting is coming back to the state of Alabama. At one point in time, in the early years of Nick Saban here in Tuscaloosa, we're talking about 2008, 2009, 2010, the earlier years of Nick Saban, the rich talent was in the state. When you discuss names like Julio Jones, Mark Barron, Greg Kirkpatrick, I mean, you get the picture, Rolando McClain, C.J. Mosley, the rich talent was in the state of Alabama. Now, Rolando McClain, I think, was a Schumer recruit, but the rich talent in the early years of Nick Saban was in the state of Alabama. And then it would go to other states, to other areas, and the Crimson Tide would pick up that national appeal in states like California, Texas, Georgia, Florida, New York, Maryland, just different areas across the globe. But the last 2 classes, the 2019 and 2020 class, the talent pool started to come back south. It started to come back to the state of Alabama. And when you look at the 2021 class, this class right here, very pivotal. The only reason why the 2020 Iron Bowl loss to Auburn wasn't as bad. I mean, it's always bad when you lose to Auburn. Don't get me wrong. It is always a terrible thing when you're Alabama to lose to Auburn. But the reason why the 2020 class didn't hit as bad in terms of the Iron Bowl loss was Nick Saban pretty much had a 2020 class locked up before the Iron Bowl. I mean, that class was already pretty much a done deal. When you talk about guys like DeMoy Kennedy, Jackson Bratton, Quandarius Robinsons, your Chris Braswells, your, of course, Jamil Burrows, your Jamarian Lanthams. A lot of that 2020 class was already locked up prior to the Iron Bowl, and guys were already talking about, okay, so what? Big whoop. Auburn beat Alabama, no big deal. I'm coming to Bama. I'm coming into Bama this upcoming year, and that ain't going to happen no more. That ain't going to happen again. So the 2020 class was already pretty much set in stone prior to the Iron Bowl. This 2021 class, 2022, and beyond, these are the guys that Alabama and Auburn, that Nick Saban and Gus Malzahn are going to be in a full-on fight to land their commitment, to land their letter of intent, to basically get these guys into the program. So this 2021 Iron Bowl is huge. It is pivotal in the event of can Alabama flip some of these Auburn commits to the Crimson Tide? Can Alabama land some of these commits, some of these in-state guys, and keep their commitment to the capstone to the Crimson Tide? Just going back to how obsessed Auburn is with beating Alabama. I was at Jordan-Hare Stadium, JP, if you could hear me. I was at Jordan-Hare Stadium this past season, and I was on the field. You know, Auburn won the game, big whoop, 45-48, or 48-45, and Auburn stormed the field. Auburn stormed the field after beating Alabama. And there was one girl, God bless her heart, she jumps out of the stands and lands into the bushes. Like, how do you jump? Like, how do you jump out of the stands and land dead into the bushes? I don't know how you do that. Like, where they do that at? But homegirl, she did that. I mean, she was so overjoyed for Auburn win. She was like, feet don't fail me now. Jump. Laying dead into them bushes. I mean, she was okay, but that was just hilarious. But the end all be all, Noah Igbinoghene, you gotta like his passion, you gotta like his swagger for his former team. But once again, Auburn gotta come to Bryant-Denny. Auburn gotta come to Bama. Auburn gotta come to T-Town. And Auburn really does not fare well in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Thank you for watching Touchdown Alabama Magazine's YouTube channel. To continue to get the best in Alabama football content, subscribe here and turn on your notifications to stay connected with the hottest shows covering your Crimson Tide.